Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of a brand new game to the channel, except for like one JP video I did a couple months ago. But welcome to Digimon Re-Arise. So this game got released on Global very recently, and I've been playing quite a bit of it, honestly. I've been kind of grinding up, getting some stuff done, trying to learn the rotation of the game, how it works, kind of trying to build my idea of how it all works, because over on JP, I wanted to play it and I wanted to enjoy it, but I found out that a lot of the actual game requires consistent and constant translations on almost every single Digimon you have available, because every single Digimon has their own effects, personalities, things they synergize with, things they don't. So I decided to take a step back from that and not really do it too much further. Here on Global, it's actually been a lot better, and I've been having a lot of fun just kind of going through things. So today, I just want to talk about the game a little bit, talk about how I felt about it so far, and what they can improve on, because there's actually a lot of things that, like, while I love what they're doing, there's certain parts that are going to kind of grind on you, or grate on you as time goes on. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, for me personally, I don't know if you guys have seen me before, but I love Digimon. I have loved Digimon since I was a kid. I watched Adventure when I was a little youngin', watched 02, and so on. I rewatched them recently as well, and kind of went through everything, so it's very fresh in my memory. I've played Cyber Sleuth, I've played Hacker's Memory, I played Lynx when it was out as well. I like Digimon a lot. I don't have a lot of time to invest into the Digimon franchise, not a lot of things that, like, I'm super invested in right now either. Athlete Monsters was kind of bad, but here I went ahead and grinded up a team of which I personally love, and they kind of work in a very interesting way. So I have Rise Greymon, my personal favorite Digimon out of the entirety of anything. I love Shine Greymon and Shine Greymon Burst Mode a lot. And right here, they give you a free Greymon that goes up to Rise Greymon, so I decided to just grind him out, get him up to 90, I'll probably get him up to 99 soon as well, and just have him be one of my best characters right now, because I just want to support the man. He's a goddamn hero, and I love him a lot. He also is a brave character, so he kind of works with the team I'm going for right now, so it's quite nice. My team is mostly a brave personality team aside from this Taumon, but this Taumon is the only Digimon on my team that goes up to Mega right now. I also have two other Digimon I'm currently working on to go to Mega, but this works out for the moment, and honestly, the grind to try and get a Mega inside this game is so unbelievably slow that it takes a lot to try and work on. But even so, it's still pretty worth it. Here I have this Vmon they gave out for free, of which is currently at Vidramon and goes up to Arrow afterwards. Also brave, and has his own power increased by 40%. We have this Philmon, which is also brave and also goes up to Mega, which is like the starter Digimon you get. And here we have Nanimon, which is a 20% defense for all brave allies, and is just kind of a lame testicle that's very hairy. Not great, but you know what? You gotta respect it. And this is kind of the team I've been running so far. I do have a couple other Digimon that are available that I could work on to get them up to Mega. But the investment is quite a bit. And as well as here, this Garderamon goes up to High Andromon, but I personally can't use this on my team right now. I don't really have a place to kind of use anything that's not brave at the moment. So it's just kind of sitting here for the moment. I'm going to work on him soon, because he does have like an extra counter rate to everybody. But I've been very picky choosy about what I've been working on, so it's been nice so far. Additionally, I do have a couple of Digimon currently being worked on to go up to Mega that are available, but they take a while. Because inside the game, what you do is you put some Digimon you'll get an egg for. They could be Mega, they could not be, but that means they'll start from like the bottom and go all the way up. Here I have like the Sparkling Pumpkinmon, for example. It'll go all the way up to Noble, which is Mega, but you have to go through Egg, in Training 2, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, then Mega. So the grind is very heavy, and here, this Modimon's going to go to a Mega later on in the game as well, but because I currently have a timer on that far side of the screen that says that it's barely blipped over, it's going to take a hot goddamn minute. So the game is very slow in that way. It's very much made to be a slow progression, get your characters up and bond with them as you go. It's almost like they're trying to sell the original Digimon series and like grinding through that as like the game. It's interesting, definitely. But here we have 4 different types of game modes. We'll kind of go through each of them as we go. But the first one up will be our just main story stuff. The worst part about these is always these like star conditions. I need a devoted Digimon on my team. Is my Taomon devoted? I think it might be Calm, in which case I'll probably end up having to put on a new Digimon. Yeah, okay. Who do I have that's devoted to me? Here, Nanimon. Are you devoted? I honestly don't know like what the best way to check that would be. We'll see the personalities are in the top left of the Digimon here. So like yellow is tenacious, red is brave. So Lalamon is purple, which is deft. Not what I'm looking for. Blue is blue devoted. Blue is calm. Okay. Which color have I not seen so far then? So I see purple, yellow, purple, blue, blue, green. Is green devoted? It is. Cool. So we'll go ahead and toss her on here. I feel like the hardest part of the game is definitely trying to get all the stars in every single one of the like main story levels. Because there's like, use a special to finish off the quest, but your team is so good that it just ends up one-shotting all the different enemies anyway. And like here, there's a lot of like actual story along the way. You fight against the spirals to be able to try and save the digital world. It's honestly kind of interesting. Getting some weird like Gurren Lagann vibes, but I like it a lot. I also like the designs a lot for like the antagonists here. Basically, this team mostly runs through the fact that like I use a lot of AoEs. This D-Break Disaster, it's a defense break for the entire enemy squad and kills all of them. It's just an answer to a lot of things. Rise Greymon, personally my highest damage dealer and also an AoE unit, so he kind of just solves things as well. I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit. But P-Break Prominence, which helps out a lot. I believe P-Break also decreases their attack, which is quite nice. I have the D-Break with this Vmon as well. And we're going to try and use all of our different skills here. The D-Break from the Vidramon is only for one enemy though, so it's not really as helpful, you know? God, I love the fact that Rise Greymon just has a giant revolver for an arm. It makes no sense, and I love it. It's just strong. Here, I'm going to use my special as well. So typically, every couple of attacks, you'll be able to use your special and get some extra damage in with your partner. You can set any Digimon you have available as your partner, so like, I don't know, you'd be like, so Rise Greymon's my best one, it's level 90, so I'll put him there and just get some extra damage in every couple of turns. I'll take that though, and thank you for that. Yeah, the main story, from what I've experienced so far, there is a small roadblock before you get an ultimate inside the main story, but as I've been playing more and more, even into like Act 6 and like onwards, it hasn't been that bad so far. Granted, I am terrified for Kato. So, I don't know if you guys know about Leomon, but this man, he has Alekmon as his partner, and it goes into Leomon later on. I am so terrified for this dude. Like, anyone who has Leomon as a partner is probably going to get depression later, and I feel super bad. So I'm crossing my fingers for him, hoping he pulls through, because goddamn is he not doing too hot with that. But here, we also have some other game modes. The dimensional vortexes, typically, they'll just have a bunch of different quests you can do, and the grind to get a character or any Digimon up to like Mega, you need to grind up materials for every single stage of levels to be able to get dimensional vortex, or you do a dimensional vortex to be able to get the workouts done, to be able to awaken, to get to higher levels, to be able to get to Mega, to be able to Digivolve, and so on. So like, for example, I would need to grind out all of these materials here from the strength chip quest that's available to be able to get the work in and actually do the I think I fucked up there. I think I double made it. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna go grind out the strength vortex here. But every single one of the levels for awakening, also on top of having the level, has 6 different substats to put workout materials into. So every Digimon having to work on them is gonna be like a lot of work going forward. It's gonna definitely be a very stressful, like, juggling 7 different Digimon at the same time, trying to get grinding done for different parts of the day. And for me personally, I really don't know about it so far. It definitely, it forces you to be invested in constant grinding for this material and this material. And I need to get an electric bike for my Vidramon. He needs to really pedal on forward and do his own things. It's super weird. It's definitely kind of strange, but I love it. Here, I'm gonna pop the P-Break Pop Prominence. Yeah, so it won't kill here. Honestly, I'm gonna turn this off and try and get the kill with my Filmon here. Next phase, I'm gonna use the D-Break to be able to do some extra damage on these enemies. And hopefully my squad should be able to kill here. Get the Wizarmon down and get the Platinum Supermon down as well. I've been able to reliably like auto the hard mode for the most part, but there's definitely some difficulties here anyway. So Nanimon's already dead. I guess I'm just gonna pop all these, right? I have no reason really not to. So we'll do that. And then my special is almost ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that here. Shoot him in the face. And that's a GG. But yeah, once you get a team of like reliable ultimates, it's not really that bad to try and actually grind out like these materials. You can see here, the drop rates are actually pretty high considering everything. See, I need to retry it to get more of the same items, so I might just do another run here. Cause like it's pretty simple. Additionally, we won't actually need, oh, I need 20 stamina for this. Never mind. I'm done for now then. I was gonna say, we don't need stamina for the rest of what we're doing here, but I actually think we might need some. Because we go ahead and go into Clash Battle, you'll see, so on top of having all these different materials here to grind out, like here I need to get a bunch of electric bikes for Rise Greymon at the moment. I need to work on like this, for example, as well. Everyone needs constant items everywhere, so it's definitely gonna be a very split your materials between a lot of different characters. But on top of that, in order to Digivolve inside this game, you need to grind out several materials off of each one of the raids. And the raids are constantly ongoing at all times during each day. So here we have Clash Battle. Clash Battle, you have basically all of these raids here you can hop into, do for free, and you end up being able to just grind out materials off of that for free. If you go into it, you can just pop into this, and you know what? I'm just gonna go run this. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. Can I run this one? Yeah, okay. So basically, you fight against a big raid boss, and you try and do as much damage as possible. Whoever does the most damage and gets in like, usually the top 3 damage dealers inside like your split, you'll be able to get extra items to be able to Digivolve characters as well. Like for example, you beat Metal Garurumon, you get Metal Garurumon fragments, and you'll be able to evolve like your Were-Garurumon up there as well. So it's very much fight the boss 100 or more times to be able to get the materials you need. So here, we'll toss these in here. Here, I'm gonna wait until I get my defense debuff off, and then use my special here to get some extra damage in. I like the fact they actually have triple speed, because like, inside the Bleach game I played similar to this, it felt like a major grind to try and do everything inside different stages, because of how slow everything was. With the triple speed, it at least feels like you're able to plan around what you're doing next. Like typically, I won't play this game on auto very often, because it's not that hard to just click on whatever you want to do next. And like, planning around doing extra damage on raids, for example, helps a lot. So like, it's not as much of a grind to try and make sure you play the game for yourself. My main issue right now is in the game, there's a lot of load screens. Every time you click on something, every time you do an action, every time you go into a gacha, every time you do like anything, you end up having to go through a different loading screen to do it. And as you play for like an hour plus at a time, it grates on you. Half your time in the game right now is spent inside loading screens dying. And that's just how it goes, you know? It's how they've built this up, but it hurts. We're actually doing some pretty good damage. He hasn't killed my Rise Greymon just yet. Okay, there you go. I jinxed it, but here we've done enough damage where I should be able to get like 1st or 2nd place. Talmon actually might be able to get one more special in. Good stuff. I need to get some anti-freeze abilities here. I actually think the Metal Garurumon, or like the one that goes to Mega, has anti-freeze. but I don't remember. Also, I need to get a healer sometime soon. Honestly, healers are a huge part of this as well. But yeah, there's loading screen as well, and I got second place. Second place will get you the second best items, and holy shit. Oh, wow. Dude. Okay. So the drop rates for these items right here, this item that says Metal Garurumon that I have for dealing the most damage second place, those rarely drop. I've played a hell of a lot of raids, and you can see here I've even played like my own Sakuyamons, for example. I have one Sakuyamon like digicode in total so far, and I need to get 5 to evolve my character. The grind is very, very slow. So getting one of those off of that is amazing. I haven't actually... See, I haven't done pulls at all for this just yet, right? Like, if we go ahead and look at this, I've done my multis for the Metal Greymon here, and like, or the fucking War Greymon here. I haven't gotten them just yet, and I have the next step to be the last one. But they also dropped this with this Garurumon that goes up to Metal. If they're giving me drops of his actual, like, fragments, I might need to do a multi sometime soon. Because here we go. I'll go ahead and show this here as well. So off of grinding the raids, typically you'll get all of these materials here to be able to get evolutions done. So you'll need 50 of the bronze versions of the light materials. You'll need 30 of the silver versions. You'll need 10 of the gold versions. You'll need 5 of the Sakuyamon, and you'll need 3 of the actual special ones. So basically, every one of these materials are grinded from the raids, and you're hoping to RNG that you get the light ones off of the actual clash battles. It's a very, very slow grind. And like, at least going up to Ultimate for a lot of different Digimon here doesn't cost as much. Like here, I'll be able to get to Aero Vidramon pretty easily. But this grind to Mega is stressful. But I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to get things done. I've honestly been spending a lot of my stamina recently to try and unlock more Sakuyamon. Because like, right now, so the first rotation of Clash Battles they had with the new raids they had were War Greymon and Sakuyamon. But now that Metal Garurumon is the main raid you get off of just playing random levels, you have to use stamina to be able to unlock the Sakuyamon here and the Metal Greymon. I've been spending a lot of my stamina here trying to do the level 5 version of Sakuyamon. Because we go ahead and go into this. We're just going to go ahead and fight this right now anyway. First of all, drops plant means that she's dropping the green materials, which I do not need. I need yellow the most. But okay, I think it's holy, they call it. But we'll do our best anyway. But yeah, every time you click something, there's a new loading screen as well. It kills me. It takes so long. But here, we're going to do a defense break. Do 2 skills as well. And then we're probably going to end up popping Nanimon's skill afterwards as well. Because I'm going to wait. I should probably do my P break to get some extra, or get some less damage in here. Yeah, okay. We're going to do this because we're dying pretty hard, actually. He does a lot of damage. So we did the P break and the D break here. Fire that off. And we'll be good to go here to pop these next ones. We should get our special, so I'll go ahead and pop that now. Actually, can I wait until... Yeah, okay. I'm going to wait until I use the D break with my Taumon here. Oh, no, I'd already used it. Damn it. Really? Huh. Guess I just blanked out on when I used it. Whoopsie. I'm too focused on trying to do the next action. Alright. Pop this. We'll get our attack debuff off right here. Pop this one next for a D-break. Extra damage in, and we should be able to use our special next as well. Okay, Philmon is dead. We're kind of running on low. Our main goal is to get above halfway in terms of damage. That's like the main priority right now. So as long as we get there, that's the most important thing. Halfway would be getting past the first bar of her health bar, by the way. So we'll just do our best here. Taumon, Rise Greymon, I believe in you guys. You guys got this. Okay, we'll pop our attack debuff here. I'm gonna use my Trident Revolver here. Her defense debuff's about to go away. Can I get it in time? Oh, Bounty Rush. Thank you for apparently a new Luffy came out. Nice. Okay, so Rise Greymon, I need to get one more special. Come on, you got this. Oh, no. Damn. I was just below halfway. But here, basically, you would fight Sakuyamon, send the support out to make sure everyone else beats it. You want to make sure you can maintain first place. Like, for example, here, I did just below half damage. You need to do, like, 2,500 or 250,000 to be able to get, like, get first place guaranteed. So, that is unfortunate. But I need those materials anyway, so I'll just wait for that for the moment anyway as well. But it's a very slow grind, and it's a very slow process anyway. The one last thing I want to show off before we go ahead and wrap up for today is Digi Park here. Also known as Battle Park. Basically, this is your big PvP game mode inside the game right now. And this is your big, like, you want to get gems? Play this the most. Basically, get through different leagues, different seasons are held to get more materials, and just fight in PvP against random people. I don't think you're fighting against actual humans, and here I've never actually lost a match, because my team kind of just destroys everything so far. With my 2 AoEs immediately, you'll see here, AoE, dead, and then AoE, dead. It just kind of happens, and you get consecutive streaks pretty easily off of just playing consistently, honestly. I'm trying to get in the habit of playing as much as I can, because it does actually give you a lot of gems. But it's... because it's not a real game mode right now, as far as I've seen so far, I haven't really been stressing about playing it all that much. Like you get some of these games where, like, it is harder to beat the enemies, but it's never really been a big issue so far. Fire that off. And, oh no, not a Crimson Slash. Whatever will I do? And there you go. Yeah, that's basically what the current rotation of the game currently is. It seems like, while I do enjoy the game and what they're doing so far, I feel as if, depending on how they release characters in the future and how they release new content, I don't know if the investment's gonna stay there for me personally. Because, like, it's one of these games where you're mostly just watching your characters do what they do until you can pop your certain skill along the way. And, like, the enemies will just get a bunch of different skills in a row as well. You're just kind of building a team to the point where you build your team so you won't lose no matter what they do. So you'll have, like, defense here, HP here, 2 raid DPSs here, and trying to do that. And a lot of trying to plan inside this game is less so how do I phrase this? When you're building a team inside this game, it's less so trying to build them so that they have, like, the biggest damage ever and the craziest gacha, and more so building, like, a couple of really good teams for raids. And during a period of time, for example, you want to build a team that works perfectly against that one raid during that time. So, like, for example, right now, you want to build a team that's perfect against Metal Garurumon, and that's most of the grind you'll have into the game right now. It's not really trying to build the super DPS team for a lot of what you're doing, at least just yet. I imagine as the game goes on, and as we get to, like, All Force V-Dramon, and we get to, like, all the Digi Knights, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, and Omnimon, and all that shit, we'll probably get to the point where it's just highest damage go in. But for right now, it's actually kind of interesting. But I definitely think that if your only priority is trying to beat the raids to get your characters grind up to Mega, I don't know about the end game. Because end game being just grind up to Mega, then play PvP, may not keep me invested so far. And we'll see as I continue to play more and more. But you know what? As long as it's Digimon, I'm having fun so far. And, like, it's not as if the game... The models are honestly super, super nice. I wonder... I don't know if it's taken out of, like, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, or it's taken out of, like, Next Order or something. It feels like it. They look really good. It's all done pretty well. But here, for now, I think that's about it for what I wanted to do for today, honestly. Just kind of want to cover the game and what they have available so far. I'm trying to build up some teams to be able to do raids perfectly. Like, for example, I want to get a team ready with the max amount of power possible for Sakuyamon. I want to get anti-freeze and healing for Metal Garuru. And I want to try and work on that soon. So I'm probably going to try and look up, like, I think there's a new Game Press page for this game now. I'm probably going to try and see who to invest in next. And, like, Gardramon's going to be a pretty big one, because I think Hyandramon's a pretty good unit in general as well. Taumon I want to get up, but, like, the grind. Oh my god, the grind. It'll be slow, but sure, definitely. But that's probably going to be it for right now for this episode of Digimon Re-Arise. For right now, just grinding up stuff, trying to get stuff done. And if you guys did want to join the actual guild as well, inside the Discord, we are currently talking quite often about the game. We're kind of working on things, and we're currently only at 6 out of 40 inside the guild as well. If you want to go ahead and come in and join Fox Legion, I guess we can dab on the haters. Hell of a description. And it's a goddamn party. But for right now, thanks for watching. Take it easy. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later, everybody.